Yes. E-bot.
Mr. Musk
Yes?
is sold. You know what to do.
Pump it.
NKLA pull back off 19. Sad feels. Sad in the feels on this. Like, we missed 20%. We missed a lot on this. Okay. Renova, please. Dude, just like hold, please. Everybody who's like looking at Renova, do a prayer for Renova, okay? Do whatever kind of dance you do, whatever prayer, whatever kind of like whatever symbolism you have, like do it for Renova. And let's all just use our spiritual energy because that's the real way you day trade. You use spiritual energy. Tarot cards, spiritual energy. This is what makes charts move. We're just smart enough to see the levels, but the spiritual energy gets them there. Tips for becoming rich on the stock markets. Easy. We just replaced all the hedge funds in the world. Bye. See ya, man. Don't let the shorts hit you on the way out. Haha, take those shorts to the beach. Bitch. I'm kidding. There you go. How simple of a trade is this? Did it hold the backside? No. Is it going to hold the front side? Yes. Here's the backside right here. Get rich or die trying is a 50 Cent saying. So we can take my formula, merge it with Get Rich or Die Trying from 50 Cent, and we've got the perfect guiding light for all of our financial investing. You know those little candies you buy when you're a kid, and it's the kangaroo cookies, and you dunk it in the chocolate sauce? They're called Dunkaroos. This isn't a Dunkaroo, man. It's not just like a one scoop for the win. This is more of an Oreo cookie kind of level. It's like this, okay? You got a bunch of juicy stuff in here and you got icing everywhere. So you're just going to take your time just cleaning that cookie. I got to stop. This is so bad. Moving on. We're done with the crypto for the day. What did I just say? Too much zebra news, man. Too much recording. I'm going a little stir crazy. Tesla looks like it might be breaking its move. All this news about the crashing cars. There's so many Teslas that are crashing. Wasn't there just a news story about a bunch of kids who were like drinking alcohol and stuff, and they're like partying while the car was driving them, and they were like drunk out of their minds, partying, like hanging out the window and stuff? I don't know. I saw like a quick snippet of it. I was like, ah, that sounds about right. I was like, okay. Tesla's audience. 4 cents the other day. My therapist said I need to stop dwelling about it. Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. Like that's... Oh, trust me, dude. I've been on the cent and not been filled. Like you've seen it. You've seen it, WD. I've put an order up and been to the cent, but been the one person that didn't get filled because I got 0.00 like 2% of my order filled. Literally the last person on the books not get filled. That's 4 cents is getting there. It means you're on the right path, but you're not there until you have the exact cent to the order and you get less than 1% filled, meaning that you were the person who's like didn't get filled. You were the only one left. That's the one. That's where your therapist, and you have to have an extra long session. You book double the time that day because that's a tough one to swallow. So that's what happened with the move. What are they saying? Trump and Hackermans? Sure, man. If I guess FBI raided the joint. In this 1 minute moment. I mean, I guess this was the 1 minute that FBI raided and the whole world knew. Like, this is the 1 minute moment. Like, it's, you can disprove any news article with a few lines. It's so fun, dude. I love it. I love just, like, I would love to go on like CNN or something and just, you know, like bad puppy dogs who have, you know, chewed up all the pillows, be like, no, you rub your nose, look, here's the chart, you know, like, just, that's kind of weird. Like after hours Kink NBC doing some weird dog stuff. I don't know, it's weird, right? But this is like, I love how all these news things can just be disproved by following a logic flow, because it's like, oh yeah, this is the FBI candle. It's just a trend, man. It's literally just a trend, man. Like, can I grab you by the ears and scream into your skull so you get it finally? newscaster. Like, it's just a freaking trend, man. It's just how you, if you can see the deeper layers, and when you see institutional traders, this is where they're making their decision, because it's a 1 candle 1 minute moment, and that's your polarity. That's what snaps the move. Today's lesson. First we did this. But first we said it was going to break trend. If we don't win a Grammy for this, the elections are rigged. I swear to God. So first we said we were going to kind of flatline, break up against trend. Okay. There's trend. Okay. We did it. We broke over trend. Yes. Good. Broke over trend. Came back under. Kind of screwed around with trend a little bit. Yes. Okay. Oh. We're still in it. We're still in it. Then we said we're going to line this one up. Try to move it over perfectly sideways. So it's about 60%. It's about 70% inside of this square. So if you take the bottom of this square, move this thing up 70%, it's right there. So we could actually just draw it level to line it up. We said right there. We won the Grammy. Seriously, what is this? There's no way I was this accurate. I'm gonna come back, screw around in this area, which is what we're doing right now. Okay, we kind of dumped a little harder than I thought we would, but that's okay. Yeah. Like I said, if we don't win the Grammy, the Golden Globes are rigged. This is real, what they talk about. Boycott the award shows. This was pretty good. This was pretty good. Not gonna lie. This was some world-class TA right here. Seriously. Any doubters or non-believers? If we can just continue to hold on Renova for like another solid month, and I know it's kind of like, oh, just hold for a month. That's a long time. But what if it moves up to like 10 sats, right? Obviously that time cuts in half. But if it moves up to, or sorry, 1,000 pips. Like I say sats and I short form it. If it moves up to 100, if it moves up to 1,000 pips, then, you know, that's going to shorten it. And that's the kind of thing about these stocks, is that there's a point where they just can kind of constantly creep up, and the time that it takes for them to get to trend greatly diminishes. Like sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks, depends on how fast it moves, right? So I mean, if this thing starts moving up, it's like the pressure's on, right? And all Renova has to do is hold. Renova back to $100, you'll never see me on stream again. Actually closing the YouTube channel if Renova goes to $100. No, I'm kidding. I would, like, literally, if it went to $100, I'd buy everybody in this chat a house. I'll buy you all cars if it goes to $100. That's clearly a joke, but like, yeah. Just to say that, yeah, if it goes to $100, I think there's going to be a lot of happy people out there. Let's just put it that way. Big whales. Why do they have to be big? Why can't they just be whales? Whales control the market. Well, the biggest orders on the book get there to be the biggest orders because they understand how trading works better than other people. So to say that the people who know the markets best and make the most money out of them control the markets would be just like an accurate statement. So I think it's weird to say big whales control the market. I just think that's kind of an obvious thing. They become whales because they know the market better than everybody else. So they're buying the best levels, and they're just using a science to do it. So do they control the market? I mean, somebody has to. And it should be the top players. That's like having a video game and, you know, like Valorant, and the best players in the world are in the pro leagues. Well, it would be weird if the pro leagues was a bunch of amateurs while the pros sat on the sidelines. So I don't know. It's just kind of like a weird thing when people say this. I almost see it as childish to make these assessments. Not you, but just people in general. Like, oh, big whales control the market deliberately. Well, like, yeah, dude. That would be like saying Valorant pros win on purpose deliberately. They win. They're deliberately winning on purpose to control things. Well, they're just kind of playing the game, man. So I don't know. I think it's really weird when people say this stuff with deliberate pump and dumps. That's completely false. Deliberate pump and dumps, they're just playing the levels that make sense to them.
I will buy more Bitcoin, Lord Bogdanov. I will hold with these diamond hands and destroy all the TA traders. For I am a fundamental investor.